Alrighty, so this video is going to be posted in the announcements for week 13, which is spring break. And I really do hope, if your time allows, if your schedule allows, you get a break, because that's the idea of spring break, is that we get a little bit of a break. But I know many of us use this as an opportunity to get caught up. I know for me, I have some content I want to work on, but in general, and that's part of this message, is just to say spring break is just that, right? No office hours. The tutors on for next line. Discord is still running, and I probably won't be very active on it. Other people may or may not based on their schedule, although I haven't seen a huge amount of activity from this class on Discord. I did offer that up when I first started developing the content in week 6. So you could see that link in week 6 if you wanted to check that out. And so I just wanted to check in with you all about, as we move into break, right? After we come back, that'll be week 13. I do have week 13 content available. Starting in week 10, for those of you that are still playing a bit of catch up, it is going to be for every week after week 10. One of the assignments is going to be where you are going to write some code based on a weekly requirement that I have. And it's basically taking the concepts we're moving through with the mileage program and giving you an opportunity to write a CRUD app, create, read, update, and delete app, which again, which is what we're doing through the mileage program, for a decision that you make. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's okay. You'll get there. Okay. But I will tell you that having that each week then of course is not, I normally do 3 assignments per week, and so one of those assignments from here to the end will be that CRUD development that you're doing. And that's really where you figure out how well we're translating, or we all figure out how well we're translating the concepts in this course into skill. And, reaching out for help is great. And you can always review the content we've gone over as well. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of set that and have it in your mind as we move into break. There is one thing I am going to change about this class, but it's not a big change. It's more of a one of the things I grapple with. For those of you taking my 85, you're going to hear this in 85 as well. Is that one of the things about a class without due dates is it's pretty easy just to think, okay, I'm going to go work on it, not really realizing how far behind a student can get in a relatively quick amount of time. So what I'm going to do is where assignments have not been complete from the beginning up until, for this class, I'll probably do it up until week 10. I will put a 0 in the gradebook. Now, don't freak out. Just know that I do that to help you kind of understand where you're at. And not only that, as we move to, the end of the semester, like when we get back from spring break, that's week 13, right? Our last assignment is in week 17, which really means we only have 4 weeks coming back from break until the end of the course content. Okay, now I do give you until that following week to get anything turned in, but just know that the reason I'm doing this, putting the zeros in, and I will do it moving forward, probably lagging a week behind. Like if you're up to date, you're working on week 11, 12 right now, right? So I do this to kind of help you, for those of you that are a little behind, understand how far behind you are. Okay, because this is a kind of class, if you're trying to cram it all in those last couple weeks, could create a real challenge depending on your skill level, right? I know for me, I've been coding a while, and I still need time to think about code and to give myself time to expand my knowledge, and take concepts that I'm being introduced to that might be new and translate them into skill. And that's really what a class like this is intended to do, is to give you concepts and skills around coding. Okay, so just more than anything, I want you to know that that change to the grade book, that's my intention in doing it. Okay. And so I have also mapped out, the rest of the semester conceptually for what we're going to cover. So we're going to cover classes in week 13, what we call OOP, object oriented programming. We're going to start async in week 14 and 15. And then I'm going to actually do a little bit of my goal is actually do a little TypeScript, although I've been thinking about doing a regular expressions for form validation as well. So I'll see if we can get both of those concepts in there. But again, because each week we're also doing the CRUD app development, that cuts into some of that content. Now, for those of you that are new to the CRUD assignments, right? I don't give you a video. You have to submit your work, and then you can ask me for the videos because those are unlisted where I go over my code. Because the idea is to see how well you're translating these concepts. And remember, even if you didn't get that code completely right, the video might help you get that right, or reach out for help for coding, for the tutors from me, from other people in your life to help you get that coding done. Okay, I hope this helps you kind of understand where we're at with this class, understand the change that's going to happen, understand that even though I'm going to be placing zeros up till week 10, that you can still do the work for this class. Okay, all right, have a great break, and I will talk with you after somehow. All right.